I just want to get these games over with. I'm ready for the fucking next season, man. Like the Jets team I got in D League is fucking horrible. Like their offensive line's fucking atrocious. Sam Darnold ain't that quick, bro. Oh fuck, man. It takes it. Yeah, it takes it a minute. Yeah, yeah. If you go down on the PlayStation profile and go to his name and go to recent activity, it'll bring it right up. Yeah, it takes a while for it to pop up. I don't know what the fuck they did on this last, not this one, but the one before. But you couldn't, your broadcast wasn't fucking doing shit. Shut the fuck up, my dog. What up, bro? Hey, Jude Law said he can't hear you, bro. Probably. And Mike Dog, check my settings real quick before you hop in the game, please, sir. Thank you. You're my favorite. You're my favorite Florida guy. The law. I ain't saying that. According to Step Aside, who I beat 52-7, I'm a stat game. But yeah, I beat him 52-7. Good on that one. All right, check that one there. Huh. All right. Absolutely, sir. Is your broadcast up? Mike Dog, check mine. Oh, mine's still on. I'm just in the thing looking at Mike Dog's. Yeah. You got your broadcast up, Mike? Alright. Alright, we're going into it now, homie. Nah, I'm getting in yours now, Mike. Alright, you're good, Mike, on that one. You can go to the yeah, you okay, I'm waiting on it to go to the next screen is what I'm waiting on. There we go. It's going in and you're good. Mike Dog's good. Damn girl. Fuck. Hold on. Yeah, give me 1 second, man. It's loading in. Yeah. You're good there, Jude. Yeah, you're good, Jude. Count it, DeLaw. Count it down when you're ready, DeLaw. Yeah, you're cool. Take your time, bro. Yeah. Who'd you play? Who who'd you play, bro? All right, DeLaw, don't beat me too bad. What's that supposed to mean? You don't have no idea how shitty this Jets team is. Man, I hope you wasn't saying that about our game. Right? I can't stand that shit. There needs to be a rule on that. Yep. I agree.
Okay, Coach. Well, we are about a $50 cab ride away from Midtown Manhattan.
I feel you there, V-Money, man. That shit happens to me all the time.
The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport. As both teams made their way out of the tunnel, these folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Seattle Seahawks and the New York Jets. That'll be taken in the end zone.
Woo! Hey, man, you don't run straight at Jamal Adams, homie.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive, almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down.
Well, we saw him there trying to get
That's
to
new.
the outside,
Good play call, DeLaw.
But not a whole lot of room there, but there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
I do. I punt a lot.
On second down now, it's Carson, and he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. 12 yards there and a first down.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him. And if that continues, it'll be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
It was Reggie Ragland who got him down.
A quick observation, Brandon, because early on in this game, I'm seeing linebackers playing with their noses close to the line of scrimmage.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline. As a play caller, you're filing that away right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to find that opportunity later on when you can play action them or stick something to them between the second and the third level.
On third down, Carson, and he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. A loss of a yard, and it brings up fourth. They'll indeed go for him with Wilson. Open man is Metcalf. He's got it. He's at the 30, the 20, and all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. DK Metcalf. His third touchdown now on the year. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. That certainly went against the traditional ways of playing football, but who cares? Look at the result. Big touchdown.
They went for it on their own side of the 50. So there's conservative, there's aggressive, and there's really aggressive, which is what we just saw there. Tip of the cap to them.
That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Darnold going to lead the Jets up now, 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Now the first carry for Le'Veon Bell. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Now Darnold going to throw right side here, complete. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. Now, Charles, what's the mindset here offensively? You gave up the touchdown pretty quickly. Would it have changed if you had gotten a stop and it would be 0-0 right now, or no?
I wouldn't think so. I think in most cases, just down a touchdown, you know, I mean, we're just getting started here. It should be a long way to go. You think to yourself, stick with the game plan, all the things you worked on in practice. But you have some teams that when they get down, their natural tendency is to aggressively strike back. And let's see if they want to get outside of the game plan we expect and try and be aggressive on their first series.
Now a first down carry by Bell. And he's up across midfield and down into Seattle territory. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched it more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
On 2nd down, it's Bell. And an alley to run. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Give him 14 on that one and a first down. Now after the run by Bell, here's another 1st and 10. Now it's Darnold. The attempt on the dive, and he has it. What a catch. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line.
Well, partner, when you ask anyone other than your QB to throw the ball, you must have a lot of confidence, or you think you're really going to fake them out, and it looks like they did exactly that.
They're going deep in the playbook, and a great grab on the other end. Robbie Anderson there to make the grab as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. And the QB rating right now is sky high. 4 for 4 on that opening drive, and it ends with a touchdown pass.
Yeah, I don't know quite how to figure it out. I think I need my friends from MIT to come in and help me. I think 158.3 is the number one.
Yep, that's
right. That's the highest you can get. That's where he is. He'd like to continue on that pace.
That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are, but with that last drive that culminated in a touchdown, I think they carry that confidence.
Man, we don't face masks here in New York. What are you talking about?
They have to feel great about their opportunity.
On second down, it's Carson, and he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. In on the tackle, Kamoko Toure. The defensive line made pretty easy work of the offensive line that time.
And people get tired of the cliche that the battle is won in the trenches. But it's a cliche because it's true. And how about the battle right there? One on the edge, and the ball carrier did not benefit.
Damn it.
Meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Brandon, their last miss on third down, they actually were able to alleviate it because they picked it up with a fourth down conversion. I don't know that they'd be wise to try and do that again here. To me, you got to punt the ball away.
Here we go on fourth with Wilson. They'll find Metcalf.
Damn it, Mosley, you're out of fucking position.
Slip across the 35. It's a gain of 12, first down Seahawks. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. This is Carson. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
And a very similar result again. The Jets defense once more stopping him behind the line. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down. The last 2 plays each lose a yard. They'll try to move forward here on 3rd and 12. These 2 teams all tied after 1. The last 2 plays each lose a yard. They'll try to move forward here on 3rd and 12. Wilson. This one into the hands of Metcalf. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch. But you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
They run for it with Carson.
Motherfucker.
The first down yardage as he brings this up to the 47. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Here's Wilson to throw. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. P.J. Williams with a pick, and his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
Good starting position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 37. A first down run for Bell, not going to get much, maybe a couple, and it's 2nd down. Jamar Taylor will be credited with the tackle. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Here's Darnold. And Anderson's got it. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
Quarterbacks love slant routes because the receivers are breaking right into their line of vision, and receivers love them as well because they're getting the ball on the move and able to catch it and try and get upfield and gain additional yardage.
Check 31, check 31. Ready?
On 1st down, it's Darnold. That one complete to Anderson. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the first down completion. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Out of the pistol, it's Bell. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited.
No, and a touchdown.
Whenever you see a team deciding to throw the ball on 3rd and 1, as a defensive player, my mindset is we've got them now, and that's why they dialed up the blitz and got after them.
But occasionally, you want to pass it on 3rd and 1. I mean, not a lot, for sure.
Drop the fucking
just
ball.
To keep the defense guessing.
Oh, no doubt. You want to break tendencies as you go along with a game because you don't want to just say, oh, 3rd and 1, we know exactly what they're going to do. But in this situation, as an offensive lineman, as a running back, I want to know why I didn't get the football.
Here's a run on 1st down that doesn't accomplish anything. In fact, he's going to be tackled behind the line for a loss of 1. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11. From the shotgun, Wilson being chased out left. Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble. And it's scooped up by the Jets.
Let's be frank, you hate the fumble at the end of the play, but prior to that, I liked a lot of what was going on. Tucks it down, takes off, picks up good yardage, but in that portion of the field, that close to the sideline,
step out.
Yeah, either get down or get out of bounds. Take care of the ball.
Yeah, he had the yards, but then nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. Jadeveon Clowney has now recorded 10 sacks on the season. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Bell. Sharp there with his feet. Gets him a little extra space. And then drop just inside the 20. They're back now to the original line of scrimmage thanks to that 8-yard gain. 3rd down now to follow. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Darnold now to throw.
Damn it.
This is going to be intercepted. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. And he's into the clear. The 40, 30, 10, 5. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
You got 2 arms in this game.
So from one end zone all the way to the other.
Right.
Talk about a turnaround.
And how about the excitement that play generates for his team? Not just the points on the board, but the momentum and taking it from coast to coast, end zone to end zone.
Oh, fuck, Darnold.
Now get that man.
You gotta be fucking kidding me on that.
That's your boy, Old Mo. You said momentum, right?
Old Mo, I think he's kind of limping across at the end because of that distance, but he made it.
He threw it to the inside. He was supposed to throw it to the outside.
This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. The New York offense taking over for their next
I feel you, my
possession.
dog.
And following the pick 6, and they have decent field position and throwing that pick 6. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high.
Catch the ball, Anderson.
To let him get settled
Fuck.
again.
But they told us they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Back to throw, Darnold. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Bobby Wagner able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Darnold and the Jets come up 3rd and long following the sack. To throw is
Come on, I'm throwing it right before he got there. Get the fuck out of here, that bullshit.
Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Here now, Johnny Townsend, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone.
This fucking offensive line sucks.
Now it's Lockett. Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And last drive, obviously not what you're looking for. You've got the lead. You've got to protect the football.
So in other words, someone got lucky because they've been moving the ball really well and wearing them down. In this case, though, giving up the football doesn't make them very happy. They can't wait to get back out there and atone for it.
Yeah, try to atone for it here on this drive. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. They'll roll them out right. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. On 3rd down, Wilson. He can run for it. Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble. And it's scooped up by the Jets. And they get the football. They'll set up shop at their own 49-yard line.
When I see a play like that, I come back to risk-reward. I don't know about you, but is it worth it at that point, whatever you're going to pick up, to either take the hit, and in this
That was
case,
a fucking ball.
Should have gone down. I mean, hindsight's always 20/20, but that's the safe play.
You're exactly right. Hindsight's really never wrong, is it? Because you can analyze it, but I think ultimately you got to look at it as a first option, taking care of the ball, getting what you can, and that's it. Don't worry about any more.
Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Here's Darnold. Open man is Robbie Anderson.
The blitz. You talking about the safety?
Robbie Anderson.
Yeah, he blitzed.
With his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. As they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Extra point by Moore, up and good. And we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this.
No, my guy's throwing interceptions.
This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he'll take it back to
And that Jamal Adams ain't taking no shit, is he? Like, watch, he just grabs him and slings him backwards.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. You're under 30 seconds to go. Field position not great. Time to call it a half, wouldn't you say?
Oh, we all have that little extra gene.
I should have had that intercepted. I hit triangle. I hit the wrong
What
button.
needs to be going through the play caller's mind right now? A potential fumbled snap that can get returned, a strip sack that can get returned, right? Any of those types of plays, that should be a deterrent to calling something that could get you in big trouble.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete. Tyler Lockett was the target there, and that'll make it 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with 4th down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens. Now here's Michael Dixon as the drive goes backward. And from their own end zone, it's a fake. And he
Damn it, DeLaw.
They stop him a few yards short of the line to gain. A little trickeration there, but it doesn't fool them. And the Jets are going to
Fucking almost had me on that one.
Great field position.
If you had a running back there, he would have been going.
So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. From the right hash, this from 44
I missed it.
yards out. And that is no good. And this game will
Fucking
remain
lag,
here
bro.
in quarter number 2.
Made me.
So we've hit halftime.
It lagged and made me hit it too soon.
Apiece. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman
Motherfucker.
at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, and ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game. We'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Gotta wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark.
Oh, fuck, Le'Veon, run.
Here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You got everything going your way. You've probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect, but overall, you like what your game plan is showing you.
Darnold.
What?
And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked out and incomplete.
I don't get if he's blitzing. How can he just automatically just stop and knock the ball down?
They'll run it with Bell. And that'll get him halfway there as he takes it from the 6 to the 3-yard line. This is kind of one of those in-between plays here, Charles, on 3rd and goal from the 2 or the 3 in that area. What do you dial up?
Something quick hitting. You don't have the time for something that develops slowly. It's got to be right at them if you're going to...
Herndon hauls it in for the Jet touchdown. Chris Herndon, his first touchdown.
Did you hit R1 and run defense up the middle?
Able to regain the lead.
Yeah, if you hit R1 and hit down on the R stick, it'll blitz everybody because it makes them contain run. Right.
Kick this one away and off it goes. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown.
Oh, nice spin.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think?
Jamal Adams
right now,
again.
They start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point, but it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
They run it with Carson, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down. On 2nd and 12, Wilson. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. P.J. Williams with a pick.
I'm not sure, Brandon, we've seen a sloppier played game this year for a team on offense. Turn it over 4 times
can't
and
see.
expect to win? No chance whatsoever. And look, I have no idea what the ratio is about
I thought he was
4
too.
times and how that correlates to winning or losing. But I'll guarantee you, it's not very good.
They'll start the drive with a carry by Bell. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past.
Yeah, I thought he was out of bounds
Give him
too.
12 yards there, and the Jets have a first.
Boy,
Right.
at a high level, doesn't
Only
he?
in
Because when I
only
watch
in
him,
league.
I think of his vision.
You can challenge online, but you can't challenge in the
Also
league.
has that sense of where
Makes
holes
no
are going to
sense.
be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs
Right.
in the league.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. From the 40 now on 2nd down.
What?
Darnold. And that one got tipped, kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd.
So much of this game is about leverage.
Fuck you,
We talk
Clowney.
about low man wins in the trenches. Well, it's like that at just about every position. And sometimes, if you lose that leverage and you're losing the battle, just jump up at the line of scrimmage and try and bat the ball away. And that's exactly what happened there.
And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. They have the first down with that gain of 4 yards. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Back to throw here. That'll be taken in by Anderson. That's good for a Jet first down, a gain of 13.
Check 52.
On 1st down, Darnold. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Shaquille Griffin knocking it away that time in coverage.
9-5.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on 1st down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball,
Don't
4
vote in
yards or
Democrat.
more on 1st down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up second down.
Motherfucking 79 standard not doing shit.
Here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Michael Kendricks, the linebacker,
early in the morning.
to get him down. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw.
What? He was being knocked on his ass. How did he sack me? What the fuck? He got fucking chipped.
For his 11th sack of the year. So out comes the field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. It'll be a 47-yard attempt from the left hash. And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. And that will extend their lead even further. So he missed that field goal earlier, but he says not this time. Able to knock it through, give his guys 3.
I like his poise. I like his confidence, his belief in himself. Sometimes when you miss that first one, you see a lot of guys sag and they can't make the next one. Not in this case. Stepped right up like a pro.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much.
Oh, that 33 is hitting like a motherfucker, isn't he? The law.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive.
That motherfucking 33 is fucking hitting.
Down now 24-14. Work to do as they come up on a 1st and 10. A run there on 1st down and a pretty good one at 5 yards, so make it 2nd and 5. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Carson. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. From the gun, it's Wilson. He's got Lockett. And they work this well upfield across the 45. The play began back at the 23, and they pick up 23. They'll throw on 1st down with Wilson. And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield stripe.
Yeah, he only gets a few yards on 1st and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an incompletion or even worse, an interception.
From midfield now, here's Wilson. He's going to take off with it. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30.
Sometimes guys get locked into such a groove. What do we call it? The game's slowing down. They see everything happening almost in slow motion. They see the lanes develop. I feel like he's right there.
Well, and you want this from your leader, right? With this deficit, this stage of the game, 2nd half, no quitting him.
0.
Now Wilson. And Wilson's going to be intercepted a 3rd time.
Now.
T.J. Williams with a pick.
Oh, my God. Yeah. It's almost like he took it away from him.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
Let's go, D.
They'll run on 1st down. Bell. 3 quarters in the books. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. 2nd and 2. He's going to float this one deep right side. And this is caught. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. As his guys are in for 6. And the interception by the Jets D leads to a touchdown. Trying to bust out of that losing funk, and these fans have to like this. And all right, fellas, this is more like it.
And I know that if this holds up after the game, they're going to give the fans a lot of credit being at home, getting the support. But you and I both know it goes deeper than that. They had to get it together in their own facility, look each other in the eye and say, okay, what's it going to take to break this losing streak? And they really came together with a good week of practice.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit, because his confidence has to be shaken a little bit. And you just wonder, is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit over on the sideline?
2nd and 10 now. Wilson dancing to his left. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down.
Well, he's proven real effective running the football. No one open, don't force it. Just get what you can, and that's what he's done very well in this game.
Here's Wilson out to his left. The ball comes out, and this is going to get out of bounds, so they will gain a bit of yardage on the play, actually, and they'll hold on to the football as well.
Oh, he didn't get it. He didn't get that ball tucked before I hit him. That's why he's fumbled.
Sigh of relief all the way up here in our booth.
That was palpable. The sideline, the friend there.
No doubt about it. Ball goes over the sideline, able to retain possession, no turnover. I know his coaches are screaming, just hang on to the ball, man.
That's into the hands of his tight end, Will Dissly. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. It's a gain of 15, 1st down.
I thought you were running the ball.
Signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. Now it's Wilson, forced out to his left. He's going to look deep, and his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Marcus May with a pick, and he'll be stopped shy of the 15 at the 14-yard line on the return. Not the best of plays there as a quarterback.
Yeah, he was way off on that one.
Rolling left, trying to throw it that far downfield.
I remember a coach of mine saying, son, that's the equivalent of trying to get the car keys out of your pocket with your opposite hand while you're trying to run. You just can't do it.
They run on 1st down as they're able to get this forward for about 4. Jadeveon Clowney there on the stop. They'll go again with Bell. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
Darnold will throw it on 3rd and 1. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Offensively, they're going to have to figure this out before next week. 7 sacks in 1 game.
Yeah, and that's more than any quarterback should have to bear. And if this continues on, there will be another quarterback in the game because no one can stand up to this week after week.
Returnable for Lockett. Give him 11 yards that time on the return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble. And it's scooped up by the Jets. But they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes.
Yeah, Russell's having a bad game, man.
It's symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the fourth quarter.
You'd say an afternoon to forget, absolutely. On 1st down, it's Bell. And some room to work. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. 25 yards to pick up there, and also a 1st down. Well, that looked like an example of what you said back in the 1st half. A running back of his size can really wear down a defense. I think he's starting to do that.
I think you're exactly right. And know what else he's doing? He's inspiring the rest of his team because they see this starting to happen as well. So that means they're going to redouble their efforts to help him out. Extra blocking, getting downfield, helping him out.
Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with
Sorry about that, the law, man. I wasn't trying to run clock. I was plugging my controller in.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Now it's Darnold.
Oh, that's pick.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Shaquille Griffin with a pick.
Run, big guy, run.
And he will take
Good
this
pick,
one
man.
home. It's a touchdown. This game's still fairly well in hand, but I think now you go conservative, don't you? Go into your shell and just run the football.
I think you have to, but you also have to tell your backs, make sure you're really protecting the football because you're going to run into a stacked defensive front, which is why they were throwing the football before, trying to make sure they just get their backs, really beat up in that situation. Now, good luck to them.
They go for just one here as it's up and good. And that
fucking
will
2
one
pick
more
sixes,
off this
man.
lead. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. That'll be taken in the end zone. There he goes, right side. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. That kickoff return, 104 yards. And the Jets will extend their lead. It's been a back-and-forth game, a lot of points on the board, and that return right there kind of indicative.
I just hit a hole, bro. That's all that was.
As you just pointed out, both of them have found the end zone. But just like in boxing, the blow that hurts the most, the one you didn't see coming, and that often is the case.
I found the one hole that was there, bro. That's all that happened on that one.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
And with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. Steps away to his left. He's going to take off with it. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up.
Oh, come on, DeLaw. Well, keep him in bounds.
Maybe down from earlier in his career, but he's still a threat to go, showing it there, picking up the first down. On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. Buying time to his left. Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble. And it's scooped up by the Jets. And his guys will take over at their own 44-yard
Yeah, that's his fourth.
line. And I don't know that fumble is going to matter a whole lot. You look at the deficit here in the fourth. It doesn't matter. The coach on the sideline still scratching his head.
Yeah, not only scratching his head, but probably writing a note or two about,
Yep.
We're going to address this come practice next week because maybe that's the reason we're down this far.
Right.
Doesn't matter at this point, but being sloppy throughout the game, not going to help them improve.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10.
Oh, 42, you missed your block.
Stopped up behind the line as he's going to wind up losing a couple here. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down.
Damn.
Two minutes left to play in this football game here
What the hell
on EA
happened?
Sports. So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand.
And that right side is not blocking for
The
shit.
same as the last play. Another tackle behind the line of scrimmage by the Seahawk defense.
Now, that's a nice play. Got me fired up, partner. But can they do it back-to-back plays? All the training that you go through as a defense for these situations, when you have to get the ball back, everything you go through, holding up the runner, raking at the football, getting to the passer, knocking it out of his hands, whatever way, they have to get the ball back.
Now can they stand tall again for a huge fourth-quarter stop?
Wow, he was way off on that.
It misses the target, incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely
Jude,
locked up tight.
lucky.
He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play.
There we go.
Yeah,
Good punt.
exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him. That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. And he'll go down in the end zone. Down goes Wilson. It's a safety. Well, this defense has been smothering all game long. Why not give them 2 more points here in the closing minutes?
Well, they've certainly earned it. They've gotten the better of this offensive line for 4 quarters. And this sack here will just be a little icing on the cake.
After the safety, remember, they also need to give up the football, and here's the free kick. Taking it about the 16. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And barring mistakes, they should be able to kneel this one out and finish it off. And there's only one timeout remaining on the defensive side of the ball, so that doesn't really come into play either. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Now the Seahawks forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
Let's go one more. Chance. Ready. Rush in.
They'll run again with Cannon. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Let's bring it.
Back to Cannon again on 1st down. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. That good for 19 and a 1st down. They'll run on 1st down with Cannon. He'll have another 1st down and more. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Trenton Cannon, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the fumble recovery leads to 6 points for the Jets. Marr on for the extra point. And that will bump the lead up to 26. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They're down big here late. I don't know, you just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that.
And now here is another interception. Carlton Davis picks it, and this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll run on 1st down. It's Cannon. And he's going to get this inside the 30.
Just trying to get in some XP, bro. That's all.
So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds.
I'm here all day.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
They'll run with Cannon. Heck of a move, but only able to work his way down near the 23. Oh, wait, hold everything. A timeout has been called. Seemingly silly with 1 second remaining in this game.
At the Seahawks 24-yard line.
There we go.
They'll run. This is Cannon. And he'll take it down here just shy of the
15
at the 16-yard line. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continue to feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
I couldn't understand you, buddy.
You just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
Oh, that last couple drives, man. I was just trying to get 95
Jets,
some XP.
It took a while, but they finally get that first win after 4 straight losses.
He's upset with me because 95 ran.
The Los Angeles
95
Rams.
broke 2 touchdowns at the end of the game on it. I was just trying to get him some XP.
With a loss. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. So